Important message from your leader. I am hearing word there is a resistance in the making somewhere in the wilderness. Please remember the benefits of me being your leader. Order, security, freedom. Do not fall victim to false hopes and do not vote for a resistance leader. Your mayor and friend, Dante. Dante is the new mayor of Skyblock. And yes, I realize I have a parrot next to me. I just added this parrot. But anyways, Dante is a big deal and we must bring him down. Dante was added March 31st and then he was elected April 4th, which in relation to this recording is 4 days ago. Dante has 3 perks: order, security, and freedom. But Dante didn't actually explain what these perks meant until after he was elected. So, establish order was economy restoration. You double auction house and bazaar tax. There's a 10% coin tax on shops. You're charged 5 coins per minute for chatting in the chat box, and you're also charged 2 coins when traveling between islands. With the increase in security, Dante has hired goons to protect all official buildings. They will deny entry to most of the public buildings, and they will require you to wear a happy mask or have a Dante talisman. The happy mask costs 100 coins and the Dante talisman costs 1 million. Within security, he's also canceled hazardous events, which include the Traveling Zoo Spooky Festival and Season of the Jerry, which is essentially Christmas. The mayor election is also canceled, which means that you can only elect Dante. There's no more mayor elections. It's Dante elections. So when you go into the election room, your only options are Dante. It's also decreased the sunlight to prevent sunburn, I guess? I don't know. This is new. I haven't heard about this one yet. And on top of that, Dante has put a statue of himself in place of a well in front of the librarian and blacksmith, which there is a fairy soul inside of it, so that is one good thing. But still, why? But really, the biggest thing that Dante has done was he fired Seraphine, whatever her name is. She was fired. Seraphine used to be the mayor of Skyblock and then took the job as clerk until Dante came along and fired her and replaced her with another one of his goons. So what Seraphine has decided to do is start a resistance. This resistance is located in the wilderness, which is just past the Colosseum. It's located where the dark auction usually is, and as far as I know, the dark auction just doesn't exist at the moment because Seraphine needs her job back, and we all want her to have her job back. There's no other purpose to the wilderness, as far as I know, aside from possibly fishing, meeting Tina? Wait, what is this lady's name? Tia the fairy is over here. She collects fairy souls, and if you have a fairy soul, then you might as well give it to her because there's no other point to it then. But the dark auction house is up on this little hill behind these trees. And if you go in here and then go down the stairs, you'll come to the beginning of the resistance where Seraphine now resides. Seraphine was kicked out of the community house and essentially forced to come down here, especially if she wants her job back, which obviously she does, and this is what she says. If you're here, it probably means you want to join the resistance. Dante needs to be overthrown. It'll take time, but we are organizing a co-op. However, we have not decided who should be our leader, and we believe we should go back to a vote. Please let me know which community member you believe should lead the resistance. You can vote for any player you deem worthy. I should also mention really quickly, I'm not in my tomato profile just because this one is way stronger and this one has more money because Dante charges a lot of money and I need the money, so I need to save it for my tomato account. Anyways, back to Seraphine. So on here you can see a bunch of players who are getting elected, mostly YouTubers or some pretty is that Seraphine? I guess Seraphine is a candidate, which makes sense. And so you can vote for anyone you want. You can even vote for a different player that isn't on here, but you'd have to get over 259 votes before you even get the top 14. I have not voted yet, although I kind of have a feeling that Technoblade is going to win. So, in order to help lead in this huge lead that he has, we're voting for Technoblade. We need to get poor Seraphine her job back, and we need to not be charged every time we just want to travel back to our main islands. So we must revolt and take over Dante. Take him out. We want our server back, and Seraphine seems to be our only hope. Well, I guess Seraphine and Technoblade, but you get what I mean. So who are you going to vote for? Because I personally think that we need to uncancel Christmas. You're going down, Dante. You're going down.